You see this? Yeah, go watch it. I do sound a little weird because I'm sick at the time of recording this, but get past it. Jentry Chau is a show that I've been waiting to see ever since the Roundtable talked about it in one of their videos, and I saw the trailer for it, and I was just very interested. The show came out at a good time since Arcane just ended, and I wanted more story-driven animation to watch that wasn't anime. And when watching this, it really reminded me of Steam Universe, The Owl House, and Amphibia. All three shows that I love very much that really lifted my childhood. Even though like Owl House and Amphibia, it's like, you know, Jentry Chau vs. Underworld is a show created by Echo Wu while also having Ali Wong as the voice actor for Jentry. And if you know Ali Wong, you know it's a pretty big name. The summary for the show is basically that Jentry Chau is a Chinese American girl who rediscovers her powers for fire before her 16th birthday and now has the responsibility to learn to control her powers while having to fight supernatural beings that come from the underworld that want to kill her or just cause havoc and take her powers. I promise you that if you like those three shows I mentioned, you'll be into this one. And a weird like coincidence is that this kind of like reminds me of Gravity Falls too, like with how Gravity Falls they had Grunkle, like their great uncle. In this show they have their great aunt. You know, small similarity. And a thing that does set this apart from shows like Steven Universe is that it has 13 episodes in its first season, and I know that's probably like pretty common now for like shows to have like short episodes in their season, but Jentry Chau uses every single one of those episodes for the narrative. Like it just makes it feel like a complete show, you know. And the tone is a little more mature, which is placed early in the episode. In episode 1, when something happens at the hands of the main antagonist, Mr. Chang, who is after Jentry and her powers that were promised to him when she turned 16 by her great aunt. Like I said in the beginning, Jentry rediscovered her powers that once went out of control when she was little, and that incident ended up bringing down a lot of things in the town, which is the reason why her great aunt Flora had to move her to Seoul. But when she returns back to Texas, she sees that the incident was really remembered and it's used as a tourist attraction, but nobody knows that she's the person that caused it. They only refer to the person as a demon girl, and it just messes over her mentally because it makes her not want to use her powers at all, especially with knowing that someone that she's close with had to deal with repercussions of that incident. I have to say that Jentry might have the best fits in American animation right now because she always got something nice on, bro. Like this one fit is my favorite fit that she wears, and I promise you, there's some other good fits, bro.
Boy, he got that shit on though.
And Flora, Ed, and Michael are three other characters that are introduced in episode 1. With Flora being the person that taught her everything she knows. Oh, yeah, that's her great aunt, by the way. With Flora telling her everything that she knows about the supernatural, while also keeping some really big secrets about her powers and her parents away from her. A little spoiler is that Ed sticks around because he was never really a threat, right? In episode 1. And we end up becoming Gentry's best friend, and at the same time adding to the comedy. Michael is one of the two love interests that Jentry has, and he's also her childhood friend. And he finds out something interesting about himself that really sticks through the rest of the series. And the last person I want to talk about is Kit, who is by far my favorite side character in this show, and he is the second love interest of Jentry, and he meets her when she returns back to Texas. He tells her that he's also a new student there, and he's definitely one of my favorite side characters because the internal conflict that he has makes his actions very lovable. Like it makes me like his character even more with knowing all the stuff that he's going through. The other two great parts about this series is the intro and the action. This stylized intro got no skips, bro. It got the no skip treatment like Arcane for me because it just looks so cool. Plus, the music is from Cat's Eye, which is recently one of my favorite pop groups of all time.
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
The action is great in these episodes too, because it has a great style, just like the intro, but it's not like, of course, it's not in the same style, but like it's stylized, right? And it feels like I'm watching an anime fight, like Mappa just took over, and it's just so fluid, bro. Like in episode 1 when Gugu fights Mr. Chang, and I was just shocked to see the movement that was happening and how smooth it was and how impactful it made the action feel. I truly do enjoy the show, but as this is a recommendation, I feel the need to say a few things may seem very quick. Like in episode 1 when Jentry is in danger and Gugu quickly shows up to help her, it's kind of crazy because she finds her exact location when she was just on the phone with her, and she helps her. And even when she's asked, like, how did you get here, she just says she caught a plane. Even with some things maybe feeling rushed, just like with Arcane Season 2, I don't think it has a serious impact on the enjoyment of the overall show. Now, when making this, I try to like leave out as many spoilers as possible because it's a brand new show, right? And this isn't like really of a review, it's just a recommendation. Because I don't think this was advertised as much as it should have been. Like, not at all by Netflix. And that's something they've been doing like recently a lot with some animations. But yeah, I hope you get to show a try, you know? I'm just putting this out there. So, like, comment, subscribe if you want, you know? Peace.